Today we're going to look at creating an object called the carriage stop, and we're going to show that drawing using orthographic projection. So the first thing we need to do is we need to identify the sides. What's the front, what's the top, and what's the side? The front on this particular one is A. Usually it's the one with the most information showing. Next, the side view, which is B, maps directly to the left, and then the top view is looking up and down. So go in your AutoCAD drawing and open up the Year 7 template, or whichever year template you need. Under the Layer Manager, you want to start creating the construction lines using the construction line layer. Let's go ahead, let's start up by making boxes. So for example, the length of this object is 60 plus 20, which makes it 80 from here to here. The other direction is a distance of 50 from here to here, so that's the height. So I've added 36 and 14, and that gives me 50. So 80 by 50. Start off with a line. Click to start. Go over 80. Move your mouse down 50 and complete the rectangle. So our front view is going to fit somewhere in there. Now let's add the top view. So to do that, I'd like you to use the offset tool. Click it. Type in a distance of 30. Hit enter. Select your top line and move your mouse up. Click again. Select the side line. Move your mouse to the left side and click again. Hit enter. What we're going to do now is put in the box for the top view, and we're going to box in the side view. So use your line tool once again. Now the side of this is a distance of, the top is a distance of 50 also. So we're going to go up another 50, go across 80, and go down. Alright. Now we're going to use the line tool again, and now we're going to draw in the side view. So this is actually pretty much a square on the side, 50 by 50. It helps if you add in text at this point. So I'd using the text tool, draw yourself a little corner, change the size to 5 because that's 5mm font. Type in the word front all in capitals. If it doesn't change to 5, you can highlight it and change the size here. 5, enter. Okay. Once you've done one, you can click out of it to finish it. Go ahead and add text again. Top, highlight it, change the size to 5, 5, enter. Okay, and we're going to do that again. Text, side view, change our size to 5. Alright, now I can move this around by just clicking the blue boxes. Alright, so now we know that we've got to put each view inside of here now. So let's start with the front view. Start on the 0 layer. This is like your blank pencil. Using the line tool, we're going to go ahead and work on sketching the outline of this object inside the box. So let's go up the height of 50. That's from here to the top. We need to go over a distance of 60. Okay, working our way down here, we're now going to go down 25. Back across to the left and follow it all the way down and around. So there's our front view. We need to include this little section in here. So I'm actually going to delete out this one and redraw that properly. So it needs to go over a distance of 50, up a distance of 14, over 20, back down 14, and back across. So there we have the front view. Now let's change this back to your construction line tool, and let's project lines. So use the line tool, and every corner, every edge of a line in here, we're going to copy all the way up to the top view. So let's copy this one, draw another line from this one, another line from this one. Okay, so that's all the inside lines. So that's going to correspond with the cutouts and also the hidden view. Let's go and use our zero layer, and let's begin to draw in the object looking at the top. So we just trace the outline. Okay, we can see this edge if we're looking at the top. So we'll trace this line again. These two lines here we can't see from the top, but we know it's in there. So we're going to change it to hidden detail and draw lines down this one. Alright, that completes the top view. Let's do the side view now. So let's change our layer to construction lines. Let's use the line tool and copy every line, every edge in this block to the side view. So that's this one and this edge. Now to help us figure out some of the items, sometimes you can project lines from the top view down to the side view, but in this particular one we don't need it. So we know that this little cutout would be hidden if we were looking at it from the side. We can't see it. So let's go ahead and let's draw a hidden detail line across. Let's then change and let's draw a white line, so the zero layer. And we can see this edge here. And we'll draw a line once again around all sides. So the construction lines helped us figure out where things are at. Here's the great part. Now you can click underneath the layers toolbar, and under the little light bulb you can click it and it turns off the hidden detail. That's pretty nice. But notice I just lost my text. Well, let's turn it back on. I can click on each one of these text pieces and change it from being a construction layer to a dimension layer. We'll actually make it a zero layer so that it comes out looking good. Alright, now we can change and turn off the construction layer again. There you go, it looks a lot better. Finally, let's add some dimensions. So those are numbers telling us how long a side or a line is. So change your toolbar to the dimension tool. You can click on annotate at the top. And in here, I'm just going to make my view a bit bigger for you. You can click on the dimension tool. Let's go ahead, let's add in some dimensions. So we're going to make them very similar to here. So we're going to add the 50 and the 20 and the 60 and the 20 here. So 1, 2, 50, 1, 2, 20, 1, 2, 60, 1, 2. We're going to bring this one all the way up to the top in line with this so it looks nice and clean. Now my front view of the text label was a bit weird, so I'm going to just move this down. I might move this one down too a little bit. Okay. Now what else? We've done these two, and we've done these two. Now we need to add the 25, the 14, and the 36. So let's use our dimension tool. We can add this one in. There's 14. We can add this one in. There's 36. And we can also add in our 25. Alright, Only one we're missing is the 50 across here. So let's go up to the top view, and we'll add our 50 in right here. There you go, that's everything. So once you're complete, go to Layout 1 at the bottom to print. Okay, you might want to zoom in. This is the paper space. So notice it says paper at the bottom. This is how you can change the text information. So let's double click on name of drawing, and we'll change that to 4.1 carriage stop. 4.1 carriage stop. We'll now double click and change your name to whatever name you are. We're going to leave scale at 1:1 because we're going to draw this in real size, and insert the date here. Now if this pops up, it just thinks it's a formula, so click cancel. Now that we've added our information in, let's bring our view in. So change it from paper to model by clicking it once. Looks the same, but we can't see our object. So if you double click your mouse wheel, your object should reappear. There you go. Now change the scale at the very bottom once you've found your object to 1:1. That means it's going to be drawn at real life size. So without changing your zooming, you can position it in the center and turn it back from model to paper. Go ahead and save your drawing by clicking A, Save As. Give it a title, and you can print by clicking the A button, Print, and you can adjust this to whatever you'd like it to be. This is the printers here, and click OK. So there you go, you've just drawn the carriage stop in orthographic drawing view, dimensioned it, added view labels, and added in a title bar.